All right, we are live and welcome to race number 3 of 20 here in the here in Force 13 Racing. We're not doing the 1991 throwbacks, at least to my knowledge here. Anyways, Force 13 Racing. I don't have a points graphic for you here yet, but what I can tell you is that Tristan Lynn is currently leading in points. Nelson Mayer second, Cesar Yamas third, Ryan Knack fourth, Doc Bear fifth, Don Sharp sixth, Nathan Foy seventh, Marcel Holos eighth, Ronan Hay ninth, and Abdullah Almari 10th. As we are ready to kick off Atlanta here. As we wait for the track to come up. Alright, and the track has loaded up here. And we can see that Ryan Allen, he's going to be on the pole for today's race with a pole speed of 193.792. Definitely a blistering pace to say the least. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first few drivers here in orders. There we go. So we've got Ryan Allen, he's going to be on the pole. We've got Orlando Figueroa in second, who had an awesome job at Feltonville, but unfortunately was not able to get the job done in the end. We have Lee in third. We have Daryl Manning in fourth. And we have Victoria Ponchas in fifth. Parker Ellenberg sixth. We have Chester Holmes in seventh. Devin Williams eighth. We have Wesley Hicks in ninth. And Isaac Bassett will round out the top 10. In regards to who did not qualify, we'll give you that right after the command. And the command has been given, so the drivers that did not qualify for today's race, they are going to be Ryan Leahy, Brian Wood, Julio Cesar, Isaac Gomez. We also have Ryan Sierra, Jesse Powers, Gabe Davis, and Shrivan Marach Prasad, all not making today's race. So you're not going to be seeing any of those drivers in this race today. However, we do have a field of 42 cars ready to take the green flag for 82 laps of racing here at Atlanta. They come down to the stripe. And the green flag is out, and we're underway here from Atlanta. And here they go, diving off into turn number one. Looks like Ryan Allen, he's going to have a distinct advantage. Lee Barrett's going to move into second, and we're going to have Orlando Figueroa here move into the third position. We're going to see him scream down the back straightaway, and we've already got cars spinning out down the back straightaway, I believe. It is Jean-Michel Chung and Alex Lubbers already getting involved in a scuffle. Nathan Foy, David Tones, Leighton Holland, all of those drivers may have been involved. We go ahead and take a look at the race back to the line, and it was Ryan Allen taking the race there, but already lap number one, we're underneath the yellow flag. Let's go ahead and see what ended up happening here in the back of the pack. All right, so we can see a slowdown here in the outside lane because Alex Lubbers had blown up. And that's what caused the accident. So Alex Lubbers blows up in front of the field. Jean-Michel Chung, David Tones, and Nathan Foy all get involved. And you can see the significant damage on all of their cars. It's just Alex Lubbers blew up in front of the field. So you can see some drivers opting to pit this early, some drivers opting to not pit. I would say most drivers opted to pit. Here are the few that didn't. We have Lee Barrett not pitting, and then Chester Holmes, Parker Ellenberg, Strat Becker, Max Stearns, Tristan Lynn, your points leader, and Hank Dulce all have decided to not pit this time around. As we jump to 1 to go here, we go ahead and take a look at it. Only the 49 of Alex Lubbers is going to retire, obviously due to that expired engine. Looks like everybody else is going to try to make it through. Jean-Michel Chung's car looks pretty beat up. Looks like they were able to really get the damage out of Nathan Foy's car pretty good. And the damage also really not showing on the 4 car either. And there you can see the 4 car of David Tones. He will be 1 lap down, though, due to the repairs. 41 cars still on the track. Hopefully we don't have somebody blowing up coming out of turn number 2 this time, but that was definitely the issue there. Pace car pulls down into pit road. And we should have green. Green flag is back out. David wanting absolutely nothing to do with any of the leaders. And he fell back really quick there. And now you can see Lee, he's going to use the middle groove here to start the race. Everyone else went down to the bottom. Looks like Lee took the smart line there. Parker's going to dive down to the inside as we watch everybody else fly by. And Lee's going to choose the middle of the track. Remember, this is a wide, fast, and slick race course. You can pretty much run wherever you want. Lee's going to lead the lap here. Parker looking for a way around the 43. Parker dives down to the inside. We'll see if he's able to maintain that line. Lee's going to stay right there on the outside. He should get the run off of the corner, but it's not going to be enough. Parker dives down to the inside again here in turn number 3. And he should be able to take the lead here coming off of turn 4. So Parker Ellenberg's going to take the lead. Lee will fall back to second. That'll bring Strat to third, maybe Strat to second as he goes to the inside of Lee. And now Chester Holmes peeking down to the inside. He might be thinking about 3 wide for the second position. Oh, you better believe he is. Are they going to go 3 wide down the back straightaway? Not quite. Chester's not there, but he's trying to poke the nose in there, trying to make it 3 wide down the front stretch. There he goes. Lee backs off, and now Ryan Allen trying to make it 3 wide here. Does he have enough car to get there? I don't think he does. He's not. Chester's going to block him from making that move. So Strat now on the outside. Chester slid up the track a little bit. Ryan Allen not able to make it 3 wide. Chester Holmes still pulling up here. He slides up the track. Here comes Ryan Allen. And now Ryan Allen will go to the second position. And here we have Wesley Hicks in the 50. Wesley Hicks now trying to get some stuff done. See if he can do it. Really got cut off on the bottom line there. Another track where the top line might be the place to be after a while. As of right now, Wesley Hicks seems to be keeping his own here. Parker Ellenberg here out in the front with a 36. He's got to be loving what he's seeing in his rearview mirror. Everybody's battling, and that's about it. Wesley down to the inside. And here comes the 77 for Strat Becker. So Strat will move to third. Chester down to the inside here. He's going to try to take fourth. Lots of dodges up here, to say the least. And here we've got Ryan Allen coming down to the inside. He's going to try to take over the 16, and he will not be able to do it in this turn. He's going to need more momentum. Daryl Manning goes down to the inside of Lee Martin. He'll go ahead, Lee Barrett rather. He'll go ahead and take that spot. Isaac trying to get underneath Max Stearns. He loses the nose. John Courier almost getting into the back of the 44 there. Very close. Very, very close. And then it is just pandemonium here at the front. 3 wide for the third position. And I would think that Ryan Allen would win there, but not quite. He's not able to hold it there on the outside lane. We might go 3 wide again for the third position. Crazy, crazy battle here inside of the top 5 here to start this race. Look at this, the 16 car. Definitely got a race brewing here, folks. We've got the slower car of David Tones. Remember, he was involved in that accident. David will stick to the bottom. Everyone else looks like they're going on the outside. Strat trying to go on the outside. Lee's trying to pass. Squeeze move here. Look at the move by Wesley Hicks down on the bottom. Good Lord. He bonsais almost through the grass to pass the 4 car. That's one way to do it, I guess. Daryl Manning will move into the third position. Here he cuts down to the inside. He's going to move into the second position. What an insane battle so far. An utterly insane chain of events to start this event. And now here comes Hank. Yeah, Hank's starting to come through the field. He now moves into the 4th position. So now Hank to 4th, Chester to 5th. Strat will fall all the way back to 6th. And now we can see Victoria Pontius. She's starting to get involved in this. He goes to the inside of the 50. She goes to the inside of the 50, rather. And now we got the battle for second. Lee going around Daryl Martin. Daryl Manning, rather. Lee will take the second spot. And it looks like he's catching up to Parker Ellenberg rather quickly. Lee might take the lead here. The 36 car has dominated the majority of this race so far. We take a look at the fastest lap times. He's only 8th fastest. Wesley Hicks actually has the fastest car with the 50. And now here comes Lee down to the inside. Can he take the lead? Slow car Jean-Michel Chung ahead. They're going to split him. Lee didn't know where Jean-Michel Chung was going, but it went to his advantage. New leader, 43, Lee Barrett Martin. And Daryl Manning to second. Well, where is he? Parker Ellenberg fighting hard on the outside lane. He's trying real hard to keep that outside lane. He's not going to keep it. These guys have started to separate themselves here from 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. That's going to be Chester Holmes, Hank Dill, Stratbecker, and Victoria Pontius. And I would say that they're separating themselves from everyone else. But Isaac Facette, John Courier, Wesley Hicks, Max Stearns, Ryan Allen, they're still all there. Here you can see your points leader, Tristan Lynn. And how about Tanya Hardy here in the 86? She ended up missing the first 2 races here in the season. She's charging up towards the front. Yeah, they were starting to wonder if this team would ever have enough speed to even make it in, because they missed the first 2 races by a wide margin. Very good news to see this team making it in today, and it looks like that they're having a pretty good day out there so far. They're currently running in the 13th position. There she goes. She holds off Michael Scott there in the 20. Go ahead and take a look at this. More battles in the top 10. Wesley down to the inside trying to pass Victoria. Strat trying to get the job done here in the 77. Here comes Strat to the inside. Strat will overtake the 6th position from Isaac. Wesley Hicks is now down on the inside. He'll take the 7th position away from Isaac. Victoria now down on the inside. Will she take the 8th position away from Isaac? And maybe take the 7th position away from Wesley? She won't be able to take the 7th position away from Wesley. John Courier down to the inside of Isaac. Isaac's going to fall all the way back to 10th. Good Lord. And now David Tones disrupting the race up here at the front. Huge news for Lee, as he's going to be able to jump way out in the lead now with a good cushion. Daryl Manning will take 2nd. Parker Ellenberg will take 3rd. Chester Holmes may try for 3rd as he caught up in a hurry. Crazy to think, but Lee only has a 1-second lead here. That's what 1 second looks like at over 190 miles an hour. And now I think we might have some pit stops going on here, because we have Strat and Hank here going off of the track. And indeed we do. We have a lot of people here pitting. So I believe the lead will go to Victoria Pontius. Yes, it will. So she will go ahead and collect 5 bonus points for leading that lap. We'll see if anyone else ends up staying out this time around. Looks like Isaac's going to stay out. He's going to collect the 5 bonus points for leading this lap. So Isaac Passett stays out. We'll see if Isaac will be able to see how long Isaac will be able to stay out there, or if anyone else will stay out. Will Luke Katz or Cesar Ames stay out for points? 44 is definitely coming to pit road. So is the 91. And so is the 12. So they all come to pit road. There's one of your leaders, Lee Barrett. See where he ends up lining up here. I think that's lap traffic, actually. Yeah, that is. That's all lapped traffic that you're seeing here. Oh, the 41 in the 07. Oh, boy. Lee really got hung up behind Jean-Michel Chung, and Parker Ellenberg's going to slingshot on the outside lane, and that should give him the lead. once everything cycles through, obviously. Everything hasn't cycled through yet. Hank is down on the inside here trying to take second position away from Lee. 3 wide. Yeah, I think they got it. Hank's going to take the second position here away from Lee. So Parker Ellenberg has gone back to the point. Hank's second. Lee's going to be third. We've got Wesley Hicks in fourth, but he's about to be passed by Michael Scott, who's going to take the fourth position. So Michael Scott fourth. We're going to have Wesley Hicks in the fifth position. Tanya Hardy in sixth. Don Sharp seventh. John Courier in eighth, though John Courier is about to take seventh away from Don Sharp. So Don Sharp to eighth. And now, what do we got here? Tim Ringo, I believe, is going to be in ninth. Yes, and Abdullah Almari is going to be in 10th. Don Sharp is definitely off the pace here, so we're going to say that Tim Ringo is going to take the 8th position with Abdullah in 9th and Strat in 10th. I think that's going to be pretty safe. And actually, we've got a yellow flag. The caution flag is out for a wreck here in turn 3. So the second yellow flag of the day has come out here in Atlanta. And it happened over in turn 3. Let's go ahead and take a look here. We've got Ryan Knack and Gordon Leeming, Cesar Gomez involved. This is back for the 17th position that they're battling for here. They're going 4 wide in front of them. Still going 4 wide. You can see there Schwent and Cesar get into the wall. Ryan Knack gets involved, and there goes Cesar. Chester Holmes involved. Leighton Holland and Sam Traxler hits hard as well. Devin Williams getting a piece of it. Leighton Holland. Lots of people involved in that accident. Maybe Devin was already involved in something. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how people kind of just piled in here. So watch this. There goes the 16 into the back of the 21, the 25 into the back of the 91. Victoria Pontius gets involved there in the 09. You can see the 9 getting by mostly everything there. Ethan hitting Ryan Knack very hard. So Ethan ends up getting involved. Jean-Michel Chung gets involved in his second accident of the day by T-boning the 69. And everyone else doesn't look like that they're going to be close enough to get involved in this accident. So a crazy accident going into turn number 3 started when Tom Schwent ended up turning the 21 into the wall, and then everything just broke loose from there. So, your top 10's now going to be as follows. We've got Parker Ellenberg. And then Hank Dulce, Lee Barrett, Dane Hammond, no. It's going to be John Courier in 4th, Abdullah Omari 5th, Stratbecker 6th, Luke Cat 7th, Ronan Hay 8th, Isaac Passett 9th, Max Stearns is going to round out the top 10. All those drivers make it. And that should give us the 1 to go, and yes, it will. So we're going to get back racing here on lap number 37. The carnage report is a lot from that accident. So you can see here Jean-Michel Chung is out. Sam Traxler is out. Leighton Holland out. Chesler Holmes out. We have the 69 of Ryan Knack. He is out. 66 of Ethan Bruning out. 4 of David Tones and 18 of Daryl Manning still on the track. Gordon Leeming still on the track, 1 lap down. Luke Connor, 1 lap down. Orlando Figueroa, 1 lap down. And Dane Hammond, 1 lap down. That's going to put 29 cars on the lead lap, with the last one being Cesar Ramirez, who was also caught up in that incident. Appears to be okay for the most part. And then you take a look at the back end, and it's like, well. Of course, Tom Schwent also getting involved. Looks like he doesn't even have a scratch. You can see Wesley Hicks. Looks like he got rear-ended by somebody at some point. Anyways, the pace car is in. Parker Ellenberg's going to take him down to the line, and the green flag is out here at Atlanta once again. Lee trying to jump down to the inside and make it 3 wide with the lap traffic of Dane Hammond right away. Don't know if that's a very tactical move there, because you'd think that he would be slower. Hank might be able to power around him here on the outside. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens. No, Lee's going to come down to the inside. He's going to be able to take the second position. And look at this 3 wide move by Strat down on the inside. That'll move him to 4th. And here comes Ronan onto the inside. He is going to gain a couple of positions. Oh, the 07's starting to blow up. Watch out. 07 blows up in front of the field. Everyone jumbles. The field definitely bottlenecked there. A big bottleneck of the field. We'll see if everybody's able to navigate through. 3 wide, a couple of rows deep here. Good Lord, what is this race at Atlanta? 4 wide, oh, watch out. And there we go. Orlando hard into the wall. He's up on his side. Michael Scott down to the inside. We have the 8 involved, 17 involved. Nelson Mayer involved. Eris Sylvester. Looks like Marcel Holos got involved. Don Bear involved. Jason Mudd taking heavy damage. And the caution flag is out. Orlando Figueroa going up on his side. Let's go ahead and take a replay of that just to see what happened. So you can see here, Michael Scott's just going to get into Abdullah here. And that's just going to turn the 41 into the outside wall hard. So you can see Luke Connor getting involved. You can see how Holos gets involved here as he gets into Michael Scott. Jason Mudd hits the back of Eris Sylvester hard, so there's his damage. Same thing with Nelson Meyer. And then Don Bear kind of just getting into the middle of everything. But Orlando definitely getting the worst of it there. A crazy, crazy accident as Marcel almost gets thrown back into David Tones. We got to have a cat cam of this. Gaston cam. You can see them going 4 wide. Getting dicey. And there they all just wreck right in front of Marcel. Oh. That's just it. They just all wrecked right in front of him. Nothing that Marcel could really do. Going on board Nelson. You can hear Tim Ringo being in the wall there. And just see how quickly everything unfolds in front of Nelson there. We're going to get a Leeming cam of this as well. Remember, he was involved in the previous incident. So he's going to really spectate this from a distance. You can see the wreck already unfolding. You can see it going throughout the entire track. So Gordon Leeming just casually goes by on the outside. And of course, we got to get the actual cat cam here with Jason Mudd. Now he's down on the inside. Tim Ringo's getting into the wall on his right, and you can see the 41 getting in the air there. He has nowhere to go but get into the back of the 17 or wreck hard into the inside wall. Goodness gracious me. Another big accident, to say the least. Now, you saw that trouble going on. We had the 07 blow up in front of the field, and we knew that was going to end up bottlenecking everybody. The question was, how bad was it going to be? And, yeah, it was. Was that bad? So let's go ahead and take a look at the field after that accident, as I imagine the carnage report's definitely starting to get a little steep. Parker Ellenberg is still your leader. Tanya Hardy in second. Tristan Lynn in third. Timothy Ringo in fourth. Remember, he was in the middle of all that. Jack Butcher in fifth. We have Don Sharp here in sixth. Cesar Ramos, seventh. Isaac Facette, eighth. Luke Katz, ninth. And Nelson Meyer in 10th still. And you can see Lee here in 11th. How many cars still on track? 32? 32 cars still on the track. The people that ended up quitting the race after that, it looks like it's just Dane Hammond, Don Bear, and Jason Mudd. Looks like everybody else is still on the track, including Orlando. 26 cars are on the lead lap. Last person on the lead lap, Michael Scott in the 20. There goes the pace car down to the inside. And a green flag is out, and we are underway. Lap 44 of 82. And we can see here everybody but Tanya is able to get to the inside, so Tanya's going to be losing some serious position here. That indeed. And there we go. Tristan Lynn. He's going to go into the second position here. Tim Ringo might be able to get second here as well. Let's see if he's able to cut down to the inside and get in. There we go. Tim Ringo. Oh, we got Tristan Lynn in the wall. Would that technically be going 4 wide? Watch out, the 18's going around. Oh, Strat gets hard into him. Finally, the 18 goes all the way around right into the back. David Tones, Orlando Figueroa involved hard, and David Tones up on his side. Luke Connor also involved. Strat Becker, heavy, heavy damage. And the yellow flag will be displayed yet again as Daryl Manning tried his best to save that one. It was just no dice. Just watch what happens here, because he kind of gets tossed around. So Tristan Lynn's in the wall. He gets into Tristan. He bounces off Luke Katz. He gets into Tristan again. He goes around, gets into Lee. Strat gets into the back of Lee, and then Daryl gets into the back of Strat. He comes back across the track, right into the 4 of David Tones, and the 38 of Luke Connor just pops him right up on his side. A wild ride for pretty much everyone again. I think the 4 car of David Tones here. We'll go ahead and give you the Outback Steakhouse onboard camera. Good Lord. So that brings us back underneath the caution, and it looks like Nelson is now in the lead. All right, so we haven't really been able to get a clean run to this point yet. Other than that initial green flag run where we just had incredible racing. Well, we've just had something every single time where, yeah, we just had someone wreck. So Nelson, he's your leader. Isaac is in second. Finn Geyer in third. John Courier fourth. Tom Schwint in fifth. Victoria Pontius sixth. Wesley Hicks seventh. Abdul Almari eighth. Marcel Holos is in ninth. And Devin Williams will round out the top 10. I imagine that thinned out the field a little bit more. Yes. 27 cars are now on the track. 25 of them are on the lead lap. Additional retirees after that accident would be Daryl Manning, David Tones, Orlando Figueroa, Luke Katz, Strat Becker. The 99 of Ryan Allen and the 21 of Gordon Leeming are the only cars one lap down. 25 cars on the lead lap. Your points leader, Tristan Lynn. He is the last car in the lead lap. It was contact with his car that ended up starting that entire gaggle of cars getting together there, coming off of turn number 2 and going into turn 3. You're going to see the pace car lead him down the back straightaway. Here we are on lap. We're going to restart here on lap number 50. That'll give us 33 laps to go for this race. It's definitely going to be a good one. Pace car dives down into pit road. Come down and green flag is out. Nelson gets a great jump, and so does Isaac. In fact, pretty much the entire lap down column there, all 2 of them ended up backing off rather quickly. So we're going to get pretty much a gentle procession of single file cars here. So Finn Geyer is going to move into the second position here. He's finished 38th in both of his races so far. Now here he is in second. 3 wide coming off of turn 4 there. And now let's see here. Looks like they're going to be able to get up to Nelson. Here comes Finn down to the inside. Finn's going to take the lead here coming off of turn number 2. So Finn to the lead. Finn Geyer to the lead. Here comes Schwent down to the inside. He's going to take the second position. Victoria Pontius coming. No, here comes John Courier to make it 3 wide for the third position. A gentle squeeze to say the least. Coming off the corner. John will overtake third here for sure down here into turn number 1. There he goes. John to the third position. Nelson's not giving up. Absolutely, and why should he? He's got a fast car. We have Wesley Hicks here in the 50. His car doesn't even have a rear bumper, and he's out there running the car in 5th place. That's how fast of a car he had. Nelson down to the inside of John. Can't get the job done, though. Look at Marcel Holos. Looks like he just moved into the top 10. So Marcel into the top 10. You can see Abdullah and Eris Sylvester also with torn up back ends, but they're doing just fine. Just fine. Hank trying to make it 3 wide. Oh, he's going to make it 3 wide. Will he have the momentum to continue 3 wide into 3? John tried to clear him, but he didn't have enough speed to do it. Hank's going to move all the way to 3rd with that move. He might be able to take 2nd here from Schwent as well. Hank down to the inside. And there you can see Nelson moving in. Wesley hard into the outside wall. He's going to lose several positions because of that. And now Hank Dulce has moved into the 2nd position. Now here comes Nelson Mayer. He comes down to the inside. He's going to take the 3rd position away from Tom Schwent if he can get there. Yeah, he can't get there. He's losing the car in the middle of the corner, and John caught up to him real quick. Now here comes Max. Max Stearns getting to the inside of John. He's there. Max will get there. Max might be able to pass Nelson as well. Schwent way on the outside. And Max will gain several positions. He moves all the way up into 3rd in just 1 lap. A great move there by Max. Meanwhile, we have a battle for the lead potentially brewing here as Hank has been running down Finn Geyer. We'll see if Hank's able to catch up to Finn here or not. And Hank's trying. He's trying to get to that 7 car. Can't quite get there. Going further in the back, 3 wide. Or at least attempted 3 wide by Wesley Hicks as Nelson continues to lose ground. Victoria Pachas gets a position there. That'll move her up into the 6th position. And now here comes Devin Williams. He's been slowly improving his car throughout the day. Hasn't exactly had the hottest start to the season, but this is one of his favorite tracks. He's showing it right now, running 5th, trying to pass John Courier for 4th. And John blows up. John Courier has blown up. Oh, my God. Tight squeeze. John's got to try to get to the apron here. No way he's going to be able to get there right now. Oh, man. Car's sliding on the apron trying to avoid him. He finally safely gets to the bottom of the track. Crazy. So John is now going to be out of the race with an expired engine, adding to the attrition rate. Meanwhile, Finn, he's been able to keep the lead so far. He's been able to keep Hank behind him, but Max has been coming pretty quick. He was able to get around Hank. We'll see if he's able to get around Finn as well. That one car has looked very, very fast. Very fast. One car get there. No, he's not going to get there yet. Here we go. Max down to the inside. Now will Hank try to capitalize at all? It's not running a really good line to capitalize on it. At least in that corner. He's just going to take the high line and run really hard off the corner. Timothy Ringo. He's sort of had an immortal race here. And 3 wide here. Parker Ellenberg trying to take advantage of a great situation. Can't get the job done. But Tanya will be able to get around Devin there. And so will Parker. Will Parker be able to get around Tanya? That I'm not quite so sure of. Doesn't look like it. Tanya being very aggressive with that line. No way that car sticks, and it does not. And oh boy, that's close to becoming 4 wide. It's not going to happen. Tristan Lynn backs off. Tanya's going to gain a position, but at the same time, she's going to lose 2. So a net loss there for Tanya. Meanwhile, this might be your battle for the win between Finn Geyer and Max Stearns. Yeah, we're going to have to watch this between these two drivers because these two, they look pretty equal. Oh, we might have one more round of pit stops before this is over. There we go. 7 car drops down to pit road. I'm not seeing anyone following them. Is this an unscheduled stop? Luke Katz up here with Jack Butcher, 3rd and 4th. They're doing a good job. We'll see if there's any takers for pit road this time around. That may have been an unscheduled stop for the 7, which would be massively detrimental because they were having such a good race. I mean, they're not going to finish 38th this week. Got that going for them. Tim just went around Tristan Lynn and Parker Ellenberg there. So Tim Ringo moving, that'll move him into the 5th position. Great moves there by Tim Ringo. Look at this dive bomb move by Tristan. Oh, they're in the wall. Oh, they saved it. Caution. We've got more cars coming on pit road. No caution. Leaders pit. Jack Boucher's your leader. Looks like they're staying out there. Tanya Hardy, Victoria Pontius, Nelson Mayer, Tom Schwent on pit road. See Ronan Hay coming out. Wesley Hicks. There's Lee. There's Devin. All of them coming out. How long will these guys be able to stay out? 12 laps remaining on the ticker. You know these guys are just trying to catch a caution. That's the hope right now. They can catch a caution, and they would end up having the lead and trap a bunch of good race cars a lap down. It's really all of these guys right now just hoping for a caution to come out. "11 laps left. maybe, just maybe, they're all able to stretch it out on fuel. In which case, it's going to be Boucher versus Katz for the win. We'll find out. More and more people are hitting pit road. Once everything cycles back around, the 1 car is going to be your leader, followed by the 7 and then the 86. 10 to go. How long will everyone be able to last? I think they're coming in this lap. Jack's coming in this lap. Luke Katz is coming in this lap. And there goes Tristan Lynn. He's coming in. And I think that's going to be everybody. That should be everybody. So Max Stearns will now come around and have the lead by a pretty considerable margin here. I mean, there's no one even in his galaxy right now. Good Lord. I mean, we've got 9 laps to go here. We're going to have to take a look at the live scoring because Max Stearns has a 9. No, not a 9. Let's see here. I need to see who is even close to him. Is there anyone even close to him? So there's Max Stearns. Next driver is going to be Jack Boucher in the 00 in second. 4 seconds back. And then third place is going to be Finn Geyer, a whole 6.5 seconds back. And then Tim Ringo's here for fourth. Go all the way back to fifth for Tanya Hardy. She is 9 seconds back. Victoria Ponchas, 11 seconds back. There's Tom Schwent, Hank Dulce, Devin Williams, and Eris Sylvester, a full 14.5 seconds back off the leader. So that's your top 10 as it stands. But also as it stands, nobody is in Max Stearns' universe right now. I don't think anybody's going to be coming into his universe. I mean, Boucher's catching, but it's not by a lot. Max playing the final pit stop strategy to perfection here. Let's see if he could just hang on for 6 more laps. That's all he needs. He just needs 6 more good laps out of that car, and he's going to be your winner. Taking a look at the fastest lap column, looks like Wesley Hicks is going to get that bonus. That'll be 5 bonus points going to Wesley Hicks there. And now we're just pretty much waiting for Max Stearns to close the book on this Atlanta race. 4 to go. Top 10 remaining relatively unchanged at this time, mainly because everyone's so spread out. We've obviously got the battle for third here between Finn and Ringo, which now Tim Ringo has definitely won. He's pretty much got third place guaranteed. Another battle is now going to be between Devin Williams and Hank Dulce. That'll be for 6th. We'll see who ends up coming through on this. And also 09 and 15 for position. Luke Katz right now on the edge of the top 10. Here comes Schwent down to the inside of Victoria Pontius. And Schwent will be taking that position away. Schwent to 8th. And here comes Devin Williams down to the inside of Hank Dulce. Trying to get it done. And there we go. Devin Williams has moved into the 6th position. Meanwhile, here comes Max. He's going to come off of turn number 4. He's going to be your winner today at Atlanta. Man, did he have a fast car. Jack was catching him too. Real fast. Doesn't matter, they all ran out of time. So you can see the official standings here on your left. Not quite as steep of an attrition rate as the last race, but certainly a steep enough one. So that is going to conclude our coverage here at Atlanta, and we will see you next time for the next race, which is going to be another 1.5 mile track, basically a cousin of Atlanta, you could say. We're going to be going to Texas. We'll see you then.